Today on Rappler. Sandro Marcos may soon make history should he become the youngest House Majority Leader. PNP Chief Nicolas Tori III accepts Davao Acting Mayor Sebastian Duterte's fistfight challenge. The World Court delivers a historic advisory opinion on the climate crisis. A California doctor pleads guilty to supplying ketamine to Friends star Matthew Perry. And South Korean police raid K-pop agency HYBE offices over a probe on company shares. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s son, Sandro Marcos, is on the verge of making history if he becomes the House of Representatives Majority Leader. The 1st District Representative of Ilocos Norte, at 31, may be the youngest to hold the post in modern Philippine Congress. Sources tell Rappler some lawmakers were convincing Marcos to vie for the post when the 20th Congress convenes. A House insider tells Rappler, quote, "It's his if he takes it." Iloilo 1st District Representative Janet Garin also says in a press conference,
"Sa totoo lang, hindi si Kong Sandro ang nagbibigay ng interest, kundi meron ding ibang mga kasamahan na nagtutulak sa kanya. Not because he's the son of the president, but because naipakita niya yung kanyang diplomatic ways of shepherding our colleagues during the 19th Congress."
Garin adds she would fully back Marcos and believes her political party, Lakas CMD, led by Speaker Martin Romualdez, would do the same. When asked if his age and limited experience as a lawmaker are not a hindrance, Garin says,
At sasabihin niya, we will all have cool heads if we sit down over a cup of coffee. Pero mas kabisado niya pa ang bawat sulok ng Kongreso, ang bawat opisina ng Kongreso.
If elected, it would mark another speedy political rise for Marcos, who already served as Senior Deputy Majority Leader in the 19th Congress, despite being a neophyte lawmaker. Philippine National Police Chief Nicolas Tori III accepts acting Davao City Mayor Sebastian Duterte's challenge to a fistfight. Duterte made a challenge in the Baste Duterte podcast on Sunday.
Think about it. Gusto mo harasin mo lang ako. Kasi matapang ka lang naman, we have the position pero gusuntukan tayo, ararap ko makaya, bita. Ganun lang.
It was Torre who led the team that arrested Duterte's father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, on March 11 over a warrant issued by the International Criminal Court. On Wednesday, July 23, Torre accepted Duterte's challenge, saying, quote, "Since there are a lot of people affected by flooding, maybe we can use this opportunity to raise funds." He suggests having a charity boxing match, quote, "this coming Sunday at the Araneta Coliseum in Quezon City." On Thursday, July 24, Torre began training for his proposed boxing match. Duterte has yet to comment on Torre's proposal. The International Court of Justice delivered a historic advisory opinion on the climate crisis on Wednesday, making way for countries to sue each other over what it called the urgent and existential threat posed by climate change. It is a win for climate-vulnerable states, which wanted a legal framework to hold big states accountable for climate change. The advisory opinion is non-binding, but it is likely to determine the course of future climate action across the world. Among other things, the World Court said the adverse effects of climate change impair many of our human rights. It adds, other laws on human rights, laws of the sea, and other conventions are also applicable. In December 2024, wealthy countries in the global north argued that existing climate treaties, including the 2015 Paris Agreement, which are largely non-binding, should be the basis for deciding their responsibilities. A California doctor charged in the 2023 overdose death of Friends star Matthew Perry pleaded guilty to 4 counts of illegal distribution of the prescription anesthetic ketamine on Wednesday, July 23. Dr. Salvador Plasencia, one of the 5 people charged in connection with Perry's death at age 54, pleaded guilty to 4 counts in a Los Angeles federal court. He faces up to 40 years in prison. Plasencia will remain free on bond and will be sentenced on December 3. His lawyer says he plans to give up his medical license within 45 days. Plasencia admitted that he gave ketamine to Perry, a fast-acting anesthetic that can cause hallucinations. 3 other co-defendants already pleaded guilty. Perry had openly talked about struggling with substance abuse for many years, even while he was acting as Chandler Bing on the popular 90s TV show Friends. South Korean police raid offices at the headquarters of K-pop agency HYBE Thursday, July 24, over allegations of unfair share trading involving the company chairman. Media reports say the country's financial regulator referred HYBE chairman Bang Si-hyuk to prosecutors to investigate his activities during the company's stock market listing. He is HYBE's founder and largest shareholder. HYBE earlier said it was fully cooperating with authorities, including the police, for fact-finding efforts. Ahead of the 2020 IPO, Bang and 3 other executives were accused of having deceived investors into selling their shares to an investment company they controlled and eventually profited from share sales after the listing. HYBE manages K-pop groups, among them BTS, 17, and HYBE, Tomorrow X Together, Le Seraphim, and Cat's Eye. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.